Hey you guys, welcome back in. All right. We're going to continue with the August 2024 readings. I'm going to be utilizing my Astro Dice to see who we're reading for. Okay. I'm going to be utilizing the Oracle of the Radiant, Oracle of the Radiant Sun, the Rider Waite deck here, my Radiant Rider Waite, and then I'm going to be using Energy deck as well. Okay. We're going to go over all the transits for the entire month of August and how it's going to be affecting whatever sign I roll from the Astro Days. Okay. Let's get right into it. I'll pull a crystal at the end of the reading to see what's going to be the best crystal to work with for the month. All right, so I have Pisces in the 11th house with the energy of Taurus. Uranus here, so I'm getting Taurus is what this is. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Taurus, with Uranus being in your sign, Taurus. Okay. Overall, right now, what I can see with Pisces energy being here is heavy emphasis on where Saturn and Neptune is in retrograde in the 11th house. So you could be reviewing a specific community of people that you associate with. There could be changes to how you want to present yourself back out into the world. This could be within your appearance, all right, the way that you interact with others, that type of thing. Okay. Which is kind of what I'm seeing so far on the Astro Days. Let's get right into the spread here. Let's see. I wanted to fly out with the Queen of Pentacles. So Taurus, that would be your energy, that Queen of Pentacles there. Let's see what's going on with you in the month of August 2024. Alright, so here goes that Nine of Swords energy. Okay, that's going to be that Mars and Gemini energy. Mars and Gemini for you, Taurus, is going to be where you're taking action when it comes to your finances. All right, when it comes to how you're making, saving, and spending money. You could definitely be up late. I'm currently doing this reading. It is a little after 1 a.m. All right, but can't sleep. That's the energy, literally right there. All right. Let's see what else is coming up here. All right, so the Death card is here. You're going through a transformation more so. I'm kind of seeing something could definitely be stressful for you. Okay. Let's continue on here. I don't know if you're meant to end a specific chapter in your life to start something new, but that's a challenge for you. Okay. You want some sort of wish fulfillment to come true, and this is Pisces energy. All right, so Pisces in the 11th house is what came out on the Astro Days. And again, it's kind of giving me where Uranus being in your sign at its full, you're maybe not presenting yourself out the way that you're meant to present yourself out, which is causing some sort of frustration for you. Okay. I don't know. Whatever this is, it's a wish fulfillment for you. Okay. How you guys doing? Well, then. Let's take a look. All right, we have the King of Cups here in the position from the past. This can be a Cancer, Scorpio, and or Pisces, but heavy Pisces for me overall as a reader. All right. I see the energy of the Sun here, current position. So the Sun is currently blooming in its domicile energy in Leo. So for you, Taurus, that's going to be in the house of home. Okay. So I'm seeing heavy Cancer and, sorry, not Cancer. I'm seeing heavy Scorpio and Pisces energy overall in this one. Okay, let's take one more card here. And we have the Eight of Swords. All right, so what I'm seeing overall is a heavy sense of entrapment. All right, mental entrapment. It started off with the Nine of Swords. It's now here coming out in the near future as the Eight of Swords. Let's just speak about what this transit is. This is Jupiter and Gemini in tarot. current transit for you. We'll go over the transits and where they are in your chart in just a second. What I'm seeing overall here: stress, worry, anxiety, having difficulties with a specific transformation. You could be staying up late at night. There's a wish fulfillment that you want to have here. There is this King of Cups energy. It's giving me a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This person could definitely be somewhat emotionally unavailable, okay? What you see here is what you want to go after. This is the energy of Swords, where you find happiness, peace, content with the energy of the Sun. And in the near future, I see Eight of Swords again. Why? On the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing the energy of the Seven. Okay, Seven of Cups is number one, you having too many options, confusion when it comes to the emotional state. It's kind of giving a scattered type of subconsciously not understanding what's going on. That's what that card gives me. Okay, let me clarify why this Nine of Swords is here. What's going on with the Nine of Swords? So overall, what I'm seeing in this spread, I see one current transit, which is Mars and Gemini. And I'm also seeing another current transit, which is Jupiter in Gemini. Okay? Interesting that they're both the Eight and the Nine of Swords. Alright. Heavy on the mental state right now. See? It has a lot to do with the subconscious. Alright? There could be things that are hidden. You can't see them clearly. Needing to understand the emotional state. Understanding why you're up late at night. Okay? It's very clear there. I don't know. There's something that you want to manifest. Alright? This could be some sort of manipulation. Okay? When it comes to the amount of work you need to put into something, because I'm seeing the Nine of Wands right behind that. It's kind of giving me like showing your spiritual strength for something. Okay, like if you're super focused on something and you're up at night doing this, then this is because you're heavy on this manifestation. You don't want to give it up. Nine of Wands for me is always the significance of like the moon in Sagittarius. It's something that you're optimistic about. You don't want to let up on. And it could be definitely like a twin flame energy. Could be like you basing your decision on, this is my focus. I have a union with this person. I choose to sacrifice and devote to this person. That type of thing. All right. It could be a passion with the Queen of Wands right behind that. Let's take a look at the Death card as your challenge. All right. So we have here the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a very slow-moving type of energy. It is the slowest knight in the deck. Knight are messengers. All right. Down on the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. So if you're seeking some sort of self-acceptance, that type of thing, if it has to do with your emotional value, all right, there's something that's transforming in the energy very, very slowly with this Knight of Pentacles coming out for you. Okay. And that is a challenge to the way that your mindset goes. It's almost like emotionally you feel something, but in your mindset, subconsciously, it's moving at a very slow pace. Okay? I don't know. It has to do with the memories that you have from the past. This is the Six of Cups, representation of the Sun in Scorpio, which again, I said I had Scorpio energy out here with the Death card. All right? So Scorpio's energy overall has to do with like death and rebirth, has to do with transformation, has to do with an ending to a new beginning, that type of thing. All right, so whatever's slowed up right now for you when it comes to your new beginning in love, it's like, hold on, wait a second. Wish fulfillment is the goal. You're going to get that, all right? Nine of Cups. So let's take a look. Yeah, I'm feeling like something successful coming through for you with Cancer's energy here. Okay. Cancer for you is going to be the third house. Maybe you're waiting on some sort of communication coming through, that type of thing. All right, let's see. Ten of Cups. Wow. From the 9 to the 10 of Cups, it's going to lead you to emotional happiness. Anytime we get to the 10 of Cups, you have nowhere to go but where? To the Ace of Cups. All right. So wherever the challenges and whatever things are slowed up right now in order for you to achieve this happiness, it's on its way. I feel like you're headed down the right path anyway. All right. You have the Sun card in your current position. Okay. Let's see. Why is this King of Cups here in the past? This could be definitely someone that was emotionally unavailable. All right, someone that just wanted you to trust them. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, and or Pisces. Okay, this is someone that you were passionate about in the past. I don't know if this person is meant to return, because that is what the Six of Cups speaks about. It's just someone from the past returning. Okay. Clarify that Ace of Wands. Now you have like 2 aces here. One in the challenge, one in the past. Interesting. Okay. Hermit. Okay. I feel like this person is someone that is wise. This is someone that definitely possibly could have crossed over. This could be a spirit coming through in this reading, to be honest with you. Okay. Five of Swords energy. This person is possibly detached in their energy. Okay, that's what the Five of Swords means. This could be someone that tried in the past to win at all costs. This could have been someone that it's kind of giving me lied to you about something. All right, this could be someone that you wanted to separate from in the past. All right, you could be having anxieties thinking about this person, up at night, late, thinking of this person and how things have transformed in love in your love life, and you seeking what you may have had with this person in the past. This is kind of what this is giving me. So it's like, at the present moment, you're at the Nine of Swords. In the near future, it's like taking a step back and seeing how you're self-sabotaging yourself mentally by keeping this person in your energy. You see what I'm saying? It's like almost like here you are at nighttime, up late. This is your current energy throughout the day. You're happy. But when it turns back to nighttime, you're back at this. Like what? I don't know what that is. All right, the Sun card. Let's get one for the Sun. This is the happiest card in the deck, you guys. The Sun card. It's like joy, contentment, peace, overall self-expression. It is love. It is, you know, children. What is this? The Hierophant. Interesting. All right, so this is someone that you were committed to in the past, married to in the past. That's your energy, Taurus. This person you moved on from. I'm telling you. That's someone you moved on from, or they moved on from you. There was a cycle completed there. Okay. There was a cycle completed there. So why is the Eight of Swords in the near future? All right. Maybe you feel that you are self-sabotaging, holding yourself in this mental prison, because that's what that is. All right. It's a mental prison. Let's see. Three of Pentacles. I don't know if you're like gonna want to work it out with this person. All right, you feel like this person is part of your foundation, part of your home environment, the one that you want to stay committed to and married to, possibly live with this person. And there it is back again at the Seven of Cups. It's just a bunch of confusion, secrets, something that is holding you back from opening yourself up to this person. I don't know. All right. There's some sort of truth that you're seeking for is what I'm getting from this reading. All right, you're overthinking something here. It's interesting. All right, let's get the energy deck out here. Let's get a good shuffle. I feel like this will be more clarified once we go through the transits for you here in August 2024, Taurus. All right, let's see. Second chakra. Second chakra has a lot to do with the water elements. All right, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and that's what I'm seeing coming out in your reading heavy. All right, second chakra has a lot to do with the energy of it's going to be your intimacy, your creativity, how you are meant to reach areas of self-expression pertaining to projects, things that you actually want, and having the power to manifest that. All right, this can be like energy of nature. All right, remaining grounded, that type of thing. All right, so anytime you have anything in your sacral chakra, it is to be creative. It's something that you're meant to grow. Okay, down on the bottom of the deck here I have strategy. All right, so maybe this is something strategic, and this is something you want. Obviously this is a moment for you. This is something that you want. Okay, what is this speaking of, Spirit? The fifth chakra. I'm telling you, it has to do with some sort of communication, speaking your truth about something. All right, so this could be a heightened communication with spirits when it comes to like telepathic communication. This can be your artistic abilities and how to develop and grow pertaining to whatever you do in your career. This could definitely speak about speaking up your truth. All right, acknowledging that you have the power to speak and speak, you know, your truth into essence, that type of thing. All right, it has to do with something like you manifesting something. It's a wish fulfillment for you. You're up late at night. You can't stop thinking about it. You're like, why is this running so slow? Why was I super passionate about this energy in the past? And now that the sun is highlighting this area in my chart, it's almost like, you know, I want to be committed to this, but then you set yourself up in this self-entrapment where all you keep repeating in your head is, I want to collaborate with whatever this is. It's heavy. It's heavy. Okay? But there's so many options out here, so many different directions that you can head into. It's kind of weird. Let's see what else we have here. The door to value. It's because it's something that you know is going to pick up and it's going to bring you in some sort of abundance is what it is. Yeah. All right. So it could be a caring connection. All right. Could be definitely pertaining to a community of people. As I spoke about with Pisces being in your 11th house, speaks about communities of people. All right, I feel there's a community that actually appreciates. If this is something you do for work, this is a community of people that actually appreciates you. Okay, and whatever it is that you value, if it has to be something that you say, the way that you express your emotions, the way that you give outlet to your subconscious state, that type of thing. It's like it puts you in the spot when it comes to this specific community of people. This can be like a spiritual organization type of thing. Okay. Yeah. All right. Definitely deals with financial constraints here. I mean, honestly, I don't see that in this spread. But if it's coming out, it's probably because you have to master something before you can actually reap the abundance from it. It's something that you want. That's the second chakra. It's what I want. The fifth chakra is you speaking that into existence. It's what you speak. Okay? That door to value, bringing in that caring connection pertaining to that community of people that appreciate you, although right now you may be going through financial constraints. Okay? Or this is going to be the community of people that helps you out overcome those financial constraints by collaborating. Okay? Three of Pentacles. When it comes to your abundance. All right? Storm warning. So it gets from really, really good to dark. What is that about now? And I feel that's the challenge right here. It has to do with some sort of death and rebirth. All right? When there's a slow up to something that you absolutely love to do, but it's a slow income energy. Okay? Let's see. You have to remain balanced overall. I'm telling you, it has a lot to do with the energy of your subconscious and your conscious state. Okay? So, let's see here. I'm going to pull together your astrology for 2024. Let's just see where it goes from there. Okay. Let me get Taurus's energy here. All right. So, very first thing that I saw that came out in the astro dice was the planet of Uranus. All right, Uranus is in your first house. It is causing changes to who you are as a person, self, your body, your appearance, the way that you present yourself out. As I said, Uranus is going to go retrograde on September 1st for you. All right. Anytime Uranus is going to be in retrograde is a review of who you are as a person. That's kind of what I'm getting from that. All right. Gemini in the second house, pertaining to your money, your values, your possessions, your self-esteem, your confidence when it comes to how you make, save, and spend your money. This is where you have Mars in Gemini and Jupiter in Gemini. Anytime Jupiter is in the second house, even though it's in the sign of Gemini, Gemini has This heavy emphasis on expansion and growth when it pertains to communication. Gemini is communication. Sitting in the second house, this is how you're meant to reap your abundance. Okay. Jupiter is expansion, it's growth, it's opportunity. All right. It's kind of giving with Mars and Gemini can definitely come off being very impulsive and how you're chasing after how you want to make your money. All right, where maybe you need to slow up a bit and allow the divine to bring this in the way that it's meant to be brought in. I don't know. All right, Cancer in the third house. This is where the moon is today. Obviously, I said that the moon came out here. Moon typically rules Cancer. All right, so it being in the third house, this could be subconscious, information coming through with the moon being in the house of communication. All right, Leo, your fourth house. This has to do with the house of home, comfort, the divine feminine energies, and this is where the sun is currently right now in Leo. So the sun being in Leo here, once again, sitting in the fourth house, which is typically ruled by the moon. Maybe this is why these two energies are of significance in this reading. All right, the sun being in Leo is giving a heavy highlight of your comfort, your divine feminine energies. It's kind of giving where, you want to be, appreciated maybe in the home environment, that type of thing, when it comes to your caring connections. All right, we'll see when we get a little further into your chart here. We also have Venus that is in Leo right now. All right, Venus in Leo wants love. It wants to feel appreciated once again. Okay, it wants to make someone feel that they are, how do I express this? Self-expressive, creative. All right, and this could be something that you do from the home environment. I don't know if you work from home, maybe that. Getting creative from home, maybe that. All right, Venus will step into Virgo on August 4th, the same day that we're going to have the new moon in Leo, which is August 4th. All right, so where you're having a new moon in your fourth house, you're going to be having also Venus stepping into your fifth house. Venus in the fifth house is almost the same thing as if Venus was stepping out of Leo and moving into Virgo, because Virgo sits in the fifth house for you, in which Leo rules. Has a lot to do with your pleasure, your love, your creativity, your self-expression, happiness, contentment, peace, children, that type of thing. All right. It will meet there with Mercury in Virgo, which Mercury is currently in Virgo. It will go retrograde the day after these two transits take place on the 4th. Okay. Venus will step into Libra on August 29th, which is more so at the end of the month. Libra for you is going to be the sixth house of health and hard work. We'll get a little bit further into that shortly. But what I want to say is that Vesta right now is currently in Leo. Vesta is the asteroid of spirituality. And I feel like what I'm seeing so far in your reading is that you have someone here that you're consistently trying to tap in with. Whoever the spiritual person is, whether it's a community of people, whether it has to do with, a specific organization that you speak to. I'm kind of getting this is something creative that you want, that you speak to. Okay. That energy, Vesta is the asteroid of spirituality. It is something that you sacrifice and devote yourself to. That's number one. All right. So that energy is going to be stepping into Virgo on August 24th for you. In the fifth house. All right, so this is actually going to be something that you value. This is going to be something that you find to be pleasurable, that brings you happiness. All right, Vesta is the energy of something that sparks you up from within. Okay, it makes you feel at home. So that stepping into the fifth house, touching base with the energy of Venus, that will be then in Virgo. You're going to have it there with Juno is moving out. It won't be there by then. We'll see Mercury direct in Leo. We won't see it move back in Virgo. So this Vesta's energy is going to be working in Virgo with the energy of Venus for a very short amount of time. But I feel it's going to work well. Okay, why? Because Venus is things that you find to be abundant, right? It's possession, it's creativity, it's finances, it's however you can do something pertaining to like a hobby to bring in money. Venus is money, right? Let's look at Virgo and where Mercury in Virgo is right now. All right, so Mercury will retrograde August 5th. It will then retrograde back into Leo, into the fourth house. All right, Mercury in the fourth house, this is going to be you clarifying and having conversations pertaining to someone from the home environment, specifically a mother figure. All right. Although I see this King of Cups here, I don't know why this came out this way, but it's kind of giving me this person here is someone that's emotionally unavailable. All right. So maybe that's why you're turning into this specific community of people so that you have someone to communicate to. I'm not sure. All right, but this whole Mercury in retrograde is going to go from Virgo into Leo, go direct in Leo, and move back into Virgo in September. Okay, so it'll go from Mercury retrograde in Virgo on the 5th, Mercury retrograde into Leo August 14th. We'll see Mercury direct in Leo on August 28th, and then Mercury will go direct in Virgo on September 9th. Okay. So then we have Juno that is in Virgo, which is the asteroid of marriage and partnership here in the 5th house. Obviously, this is going to be something that you're partnered with that you love. All right. This energy is going to be stepping into Libra on August 9th. We're going to see that happening and tapping base with the South Node and Lilith. South Node is all about karmic challenges, past life issues, natural gifts. Lilith is going to be power, vengeance, revenge, things like that. And it's going to be sitting in the house of health and hard work. Not only health and hard work, it does also have to do with pets. All right. So if you're bonding with pets, if you are partnering with someone that wants you to be committed to a specific work environment, if this is going to be your co-workers, if this is going to be you focusing more so on a daily routine and or remaining in equilibrium within your mind, your body, your spirit. These are big areas when Venus steps into Libra on the 29th. Lilith will be in Libra, South Node will be in Libra, and then Juno will also be there. Okay, so big deal in your 6th house energy, which is your house of health and hard work. Now, Scorpio being in your 7th, Taurus, this is obviously in opposition. So anytime we have opposing energies, it's confrontation. So we're going to see Pallas that is in Scorpio for you right now, which is the asteroid of wisdom and knowledge. Where's that energy here? I feel like there's something that you value here when it comes to, it's giving a heavy subconscious state for you. That's what it is. All right. Pallas is the asteroid of wisdom and knowledge. It's been in Scorpio for a while now. So this is going to be like you gaining knowledge and wisdom about a specific relationship, a partnership, a friendship. This could be someone from your family dynamic. This could be, you being part of a specific contracted, in a specific, member of an organization, that type of thing. Whatever you're partnered with, you're learning about this. You're gaining knowledge about this. When Pallas moves into Sagittarius on September 8th, it will then move into the 8th house. You're going to gain information about what this transformation is for you. Okay? This is what it's giving. You're going to go through a transformation. That's the challenge. You haven't reached that energy just yet, but you're headed in the right direction. Okay? So yeah, Pallas will step into Sagittarius into the 8th house, but we'll also experience in August the first quarter moon in Scorpio, which happens on the 12th. Okay, first quarter moons are when your energy is being tested, your commitment is being tested, you're in the spotlight. I feel this is a time where your emotional state is saying to you, are you going to give up, or are you going to continue what you set your intention on with the new moon? The new moon happening in Leo will then tap into another fixed energy, which would be the following fixed sign, Scorpio. Okay, so as you go from being more so in the spotlight with this new moon in Leo, sun card energy, then it's going to say first quarter moon in Scorpio. Are you going to continue on with this transformation, or are you giving up? That's another challenge for you this month. Okay, so Sagittarius in the 8th house up until September 8th, nothing else is happening there through the month of August. Capricorn in your 9th house, which is the house of higher learning, spirituality, foreign travel, philosophies, these are foreign people, foreign food. Here is where you have Ceres retrograde in Capricorn. All right, this is the asteroid of number 1, parenting, nurturing, agriculture, self-care. All right, so if it pertains to you tapping into your spirituality, how are you doing that? How are you parenting whatever that energy is? Okay. So that energy will go direct on August 26th. All right. Ceres is typically the ruler of your sign. It is the asteroid ruler of your sign, which is really weird because it definitely has a lot to do with the food that we put in our mouths, right? I don't want to bring this into this conversation, but I have to say it because I just thought about it. Maybe this is going to be the foods that you eat if you have a specific belief system and you believe in a specific spirituality. Sirius is saying you need to remain focused on the foods that you bring into your body. Just leave it there, okay? Aquarius in your 10th house. This is going to be your house of career, public image, professional aspirations, divine masculine energies. All right, so here is where we have Pluto that is in Aquarius right now, and it will retrograde on September 1st back into the house of your spirituality, which is the 9th house in Capricorn. All right, Pluto isn't a sign, isn't a planet that changes from sign to sign like all the time. No, it happens every 20 years. As it goes through retrograde periods, it may extend more than 20 years or be a little less than 20 years. But it's almost like a very revolutionary planet. It's not something that comes around all the time. Anytime Pluto is in Capricorn, Capricorn has a heavy sense of like discipline, structure, authority, responsibility. It gives this very stern type of energy where it's like you have to accomplish this goal. So because Pluto is in Aquarius and it's been back and forth since back in 2023, you may have been experiencing where you have interest in, say, something spiritually. And then you're trying to move forward and build a career out of this. But you're going back and forth. You're not sure if this is something for you. I feel that Pluto, which is the ruling planet of Scorpio of transformation, is back and forth in between your 9th house of spirituality, higher learning, foreign travel, when it pertains to your belief system, your philosophies, whatever that may be there, into your 10th house of this is the way I publicly want to put myself out there. My reputation is on the line. That's what this is. All right, so there's a heavy shift in this energy from Pluto retrograding into Capricorn in your 9th house on September 1st, and it will move back into Aquarius in your 10th house in November. So you're going to have like a 3-month period where Pluto's coming in and destructing what isn't for you with Capricorn's energy in your 9th house. And I feel like this has a lot to do with what you're feeding in your body, to be honest with you, because Sirius is retrograding Capricorn right now. Once it goes direct, it's going to be a heavy focus there. Once again, I said I was going to leave that there. All right, so we're also going to see full moon in Aquarius on August 19th. Full moons bring in, number one, illuminations, completions. It's going to highlight a specific area, and for you, this is going to be your career. All right, so there could be maybe the ending of you, let's say, moving in a specific area with one career and having a shift and moving into something else. I don't know. Okay, this can be where something comes to a completion, something finally takes off for you in a good way. Or this could be you didn't reap what you needed out of that. It's time to move forward, time to release it. Could be either or. Okay. With what I see here, because Pluto is retrograde in Aquarius, there's something that is being reviewed here. A heavy review with your career. Okay, and if this is actually for you or you need to move on to something else. All right, so I wanted to bring to you guys' attention, full moon in Aquarius on the 19th is the heavy significance to the following areas in your chart. And that's going to be Pisces, Virgo, and Gemini. For you, this is going to be the 11th, the 5th, and the... 11th, 5th, and 2nd houses for you. 11th house is community. 5th house is happiness, pleasure, and contentment. 2nd house is resources. That's going to be your finances and your possessions as well. Okay? What happens on this day? You have a full moon in your 10th house. You have an opposition with Pisces and Virgo in your 11th house, which Pisces we're going to speak about is where Saturn and Neptune is. It's in retrograde. All right. A lot of retrograde phases for you in the 10th and the 11th houses, as well as in the 9th, if you include the Sirius retrograde. These areas in your chart are in opposition to your 5th, your 5th, your 4th, and your 3rd houses here. All right, so you think about those retrogrades, those reviews in those specific houses and what they're opposing. It's communication, it's the home environment, and it's your happiness. The heavy focus being here on the 9th, the 10th, and the 11th is higher knowledge, spirituality, your career, and who you're associating yourself with. Okay, let's just leave it at that. That specific day, we're going to see Pisces and Virgo in opposition. We're going to see Jupiter and Gemini is going to square over to Saturn and Pisces. And we're also going to see it square over to the energy of, who's that? Virgo? Virgo in your 5th house. Interesting. Okay, so we're just going to leave that there. We see the 11th, the 5th, and this The 11th, the 2nd, and the 5th house is being of significance in a square with the opposition of your 11th and 5th houses. Interesting. Big deal. Big deal. All right. Let's see what else is happening here. So let's speak a little bit more about the Saturn and Neptune retrograde in the 11th house. Neptune is in its domicile energy in Pisces. So the community of people that you're associating yourself with, the companions that you have, people that build relationships with, partnerships with, relationships meaning friendships, right? Those that you are bonding with. These are the people that are being reviewed right now. Are they going to be the people on your path in the near future? If not, you're releasing. That's what this is. Saturn being in the 11th house, in its ruling sign, obviously. Aquarius rules the 11th house. Saturn rules Aquarius. Saturn being in the 11th house, this is great for you. Why? Because you're being disciplined with who you allow in your space. Who you choose to have as your friends. Who you choose to be a part of their community or a member of that organization. This is good. All right. Don't take this as, oh, I'm being structured. I can't hang with this person anymore. That person fucking wasn't for you. That's why. Okay. That's what that is. Let's speak a little bit more about Neptune in the 11th though. Neptune has a lot to do with like imagination, creativity. It's kind of giving me like this very subconsciously futuristic type of energy. I don't know why, but that's what it's given in the 11th house. I like it. I love it, actually, because I feel like that's where we're heading in the near future. It's like AI is becoming this huge thing, right? Neptune is like utilizing creativity. It's love. It's compassionate. It's being vulnerable. It's being so many different things when it comes to this community of people where you can actually be yourself, right? The 11th house is supposed to be like a very humanistic type of energy, right? That's what it's giving. Aries in the 12th house for you. This is where the North Node is. This is where Chiron is. Chiron is the asteroid of the wounded healer, right? It's meant to help you deal with core wounds, your vulnerabilities. It helps you just heal overall, right? So whatever is happening for you, Taurus, in your 12th house it's leading you towards your divine life purpose. When it comes to North Node is like, how do I say this? South Node is where you're dealing with the karmic challenges to then step into the near future, which is the North Node. Okay? You are meant to do something. Utilize your imagination and get creative to be an inspiration to other people. This is where the North Node is working for you. And I feel like this is why you are having these retrogrades in your 9th, your 10th, and your 11th houses, is because it has a lot to do with where you're going long term. It has a lot to do with spirituality. The 9th and the 12th houses are spirituality. All right. Chiron being in Aries right now in retrograde is kind of giving a review of your subconscious state. Do you understand your intuition, the psychic abilities that you have? Everybody has, these instincts that we feel on a daily basis, these synchronistic signs that we see out of nowhere. You could be interested in finding out what the hell that is. That's what this is, being in the 12th house. Okay. All right. So you guys, that's where I'm going to be leaving your reading. All right. You guys, I did a July 2024. It's in my playlist. All right. All signs. You can look for your sun, moon, and rising. Listen to all three of them. Wherever you want to, feel like anything resonates for you, you can definitely tap into that energy going back from July into now here in August and see if any of these energies are going to help you overcome where it is that you're heading towards in the near future. Because what I'm seeing here overall, there's something creative that you want to do. There's something possibly you want to do online, communicating. It's supposed to bring you in some sort of value. You want to connect with what this is. It's definitely a community of people that appreciate you. But there seems to be some sort of difficulty when it comes to financial constraints, having storm warning. But that will at some point come back into balance, okay? It's just a matter of you trusting the process. Interesting. I had 6th chakra down at the bottom of the deck. It pertains to your vision. And that's 12th house energy. Pisces energy in your 11th is what came out here. So your vision is changing for what the near future is to look like. Uranus is future. Okay. You are the future at this time because Uranus is in your sign. Okay, that's what I have for you guys. Let me pull a crystal to see what is going to be the best stone for you to use for the rest of August 2024. Okay. All right, you guys have Mookaite Jasper. Risk adventure, new experiences, exploring the unknown territories, claiming your personal power. All right, I'm seeing the number 36. Let's see here. Okay. It says there's a general message here, a relationship message, and a prosperity message. Also, a crystal spirit meditation with this deck. Let me just read it out to you guys. It says, the seemingly safe road is not the one to take right now, for your soul is on a path of healing and wants you to experience fulfillment and joy. Mookaite Jasper Spirit is here to tell you that life is meant to be lived, so be adventurous now. Do not hold back to protect yourself from getting hurt, for this crystal has appeared to encourage you to take the leap and take the risk, and draw confidence from knowing that you have the conscious universe as your ally. Let go of your worries and your old beliefs about the dragons that await you if you dare to step out into the unknown. Risk taking is required now, and you are fully supported in saying no to playing it safe. Mookaite Jasper Spirit message is that the adventure before you is one of discovery, and wondrous gifts await you. New ideas, new partners, new experiences, and new possibilities for achieving what you desire. Be bold and venture forth. Okay, so your relationship message says, all relationships evolve. By healing old patterns that may have blocked you from experiencing relationships as deeply nourishing and joy-giving, you are also evolving. Do not look at the old maps of where you have been or talk about how things will always be the way that they were in the past. The future is full of possibilities. Be here now in the present moment, drawing in the power of Mookaite Jasper Spirit to amplify your adventurous spirit. You are transforming in this moment, becoming the person you need to be, and to have the relationship that you desire. You are called to banish fear as you sail forth into unfamiliar seas. You can trust yourself now. It says, for you have learned so much. So notice that I spoke about a lot pertaining to higher knowledge in your reading. All right, prosperity message. Adventure beckons, so unfurl your sails and let yourself venture forth. Mookaite Jasper Spirit assures that you take the risks that you are tempted to take right now, which are calculated ones, for you are willing to have the conscious universe as your co-pilot. Mindfully enter into the unfamiliar territory of a healthy, balanced relationship with money and abundance, or into playing the odds when you have taught to play it safe. You are being asked to let go that fear that has held you back for too long, and instead to work with the conscious universe, whose plan is to give you a firm foundation of abundance. All right, so you're meant to have abundance and not deal with so much financial constraint all the time. Okay, Mookaite Jasper Spirit assists us in deepening our understanding and healing old wounds by allowing us to review our experiences from a new perspective. This allows revision of our old stories and help us recognize that everyone is doing the best that they can with what they know at the time. This is an excellent stone to bring light and healing to the darkness of childhood wounds. So this could be definitely something that you're dealing with. If you've ever felt that, there was something that you couldn't have, you can always have that. But it has to be where the divine brings it in. So anytime there's a review, meaning retrogrades that happen, typically in the middle of the year is where they take place, and all of them are hitting us at the same time. This is where we choose to review these areas, make the changes, and move forward, whether they involve certain people that we want in our lives or not. Okay, so this is where I'm going to be leaving your reading. Once again, you guys can go check out my playlist. I definitely have my community board set up with all of these transits that are going to be important this month, from the 1st to the 4th week of August. You guys can go check that out as well. All right, I love you.